Retirement and Legacy Life at Mount Vernon Post-Presidency. After leaving the presidency in 1797, George Washington returned to his beloved estate, Mount Vernon, in Virginia. He resumed the life of a gentleman farmer, overseeing the management of his lands, crops, and livestock. Washington devoted himself to agricultural innovation and the improvement of his property, corresponding with fellow farmers and experimenting with crop rotation and new farming techniques. He also welcomed a steady stream of visitors, friends, and former colleagues who sought his advice and company. Though officially retired from public life, Washington's reputation ensured he remained a figure of national importance, often consulted on matters of state and national crisis. Washington's evolving views on slavery. Washington's relationship to slavery was complex and changed over time. As a young man, he inherited enslaved people and relied on their labor at Mount Vernon. However, during and after the Revolutionary War, his attitudes began to shift. Influenced by Enlightenment ideals and the struggle for liberty, Washington grew increasingly uneasy with the institution of slavery. Actions in life. As president, Washington adhered to laws protecting slavery, but took steps to avoid breaking up enslaved families and quietly supported gradual abolition in private conversation. His will, in a remarkable act for his era, Washington's will provided for the emancipation of all the enslaved people he personally owned after Martha Washington's death. He was the only founding father to free all his slaves in his will, marking a significant, though limited, break from prevailing norms. Death and the making of a national icon. Washington died at Mount Vernon on December 14, 1799, following a brief illness. His passing was mourned deeply across the United States and around the world. Eulogies extolled his character, leadership, and dedication to the fledgling nation. Immediate legacy. Public memorials, processions, and tributes honored his life and accomplishments. Congress commissioned Henry Lighthorse Harry Lee to deliver a famous eulogy, calling Washington first in war, first in peace, and first in the hearts of his countrymen. National icon. In the decades that followed, Washington's image became synonymous with American ideals of leadership, civic virtue, and humility. His face appeared on currency, statues, and in countless works of art. Enduring influence. Washington's precedents, particularly his voluntary relinquishing of power and his counsel in the farewell address, continue to shape American political culture. He remains a symbol of unity, Republican values, and the ongoing struggle to live up to the nation's founding principles.